Hello everyone, Mark here again on our 30-day AI profit challenge. And don't forget to download the checklist here. But I had some people ask me a couple of questions on paint.net and what's going on with that, how to use it. So I figured I'd go ahead and go through that. But in the meantime, don't forget about the spotter giveaway. You want to sign up for that if you can. Give it a try. You can download my checklist, this one here, in the link below, and that'll also get you into the spotter checklist. If you use any of these, of course, I'm sorry, not the spotter checklist, the spotter holiday sweepstakes, as you can see. And as you go through this, if you use any of these links inside here, of course, that comes back to me and helps me to produce this material for you. Okay, so paint.net is a free software. You can find it just by Google searching paint.net. This is what it looks like. You go ahead and download the extension and go through the steps to set it up. The other thing I would always suggest as well is I always do a search whenever I get into this, and I put it on a new computer. What are the newest, best paint extensions? And I use this one here, this Bolt Bait plugin, and the PyroChild plugin. And as I said, this is a completely free software. So what I did is I went ahead, again, going back to our list here, I went ahead and went on Replicate, as we talked about yesterday in setting everything up. And when I went into Replicate there, I put in a prompt and I got it set up as the 4 windows. If you haven't seen the other videos, please, click on the link up above. That's the playlist, so you can figure this out. Now, taking a look at these 4 pictures here, this one's kind of goofy looking. This one's all right. This one's all right. The other 3 are okay. We'll take out this one here. So what we can do is just like any other screen or image generator, or not generator, I'm sorry. What's the word I'm looking for? Image manipulator. Anyway, we can just copy that, and then we can go ahead and add a new page, except my menu is in the way there. Sorry. I'll add a new page and I'll make that bigger again. Okay, that's the size of that. Now if I go ahead and paste, there it is there. And then we can save that images to anything we want, just like we were doing before. After we do that, okay, sorry about that. I had an interruption there, and that time I actually did stop the video. All right, so after we do that, there's lots of things we can do to this. If we want to add text to it, we can just click on the text button there and start typing text here. And then of course we can adjust whatever we want on the image as well. So we can make the actual thumbnails here, but I like using the setup in Canva. It's really simple to upload this, drop it in, and move things back and get it taken care of that way. You can add different layers. So let's say I want to add a layer here, and actually I want to show you something else. We'll come here and we're going to remove this background. So it's this magic wand thing, and I want to go like this, not quite there. So I'm going to adjust the amount that it's actually going to pull. Let's pull some of this background away, and I delete this. As you can see, it starts deleting it. And get rid of that. Get rid of this. So you can delete things. You can also select things just like with anything else. Kind of select this area here, and I'm going to delete that. So there's different ways that you can adjust this and go through and make the picture what you want. So if I add another layer, I'll go up to the other layer here. And if I write on this text, let's just make some text here, and I'm actually going to change the color. Let's make it red so it's easier to see. And if I go, hello, like yellow. All right, and I move this over here. Now I can move this around. I can move it around before, but let's say I click off of this, and now if I want to select that, I can go ahead and select that. And because I'm on this top layer here, now that I've selected it, I can move it around again. Where if I'm on the same layer, let me show you what happens if I'm on the same layer. Okay, now I'm on this bottom layer, and I come down here. I gotta click off of that. That's fine. Now if I type hello here, oops, sorry, if I add a hello here, hello, I can move this around, but once I have it set, now if I try selecting it like this, because I'm on that bottom layer, watch what happens. I select it, what happened to my cheek? So you can always go back and get rid of it that way, but you want to work in multiple layers. That way you can get the image that you want. There's lots of effects that you can add, blurs, distortions, noises. So there's lots of things you can do here with those add-ons that I told you about. So fade the edges. So if I go like that, I can adjust what I'm fading, what I'm not. So width, whoops. So you can see how the edges are faded out here on it. So there's lots of little tools and stuff. It's completely free. I'd suggest to go ahead and get a hold of it. And I hope that helped you out. Again, this is day 5. Wow, time flies. Day 5 of our 30-day profit challenge, AI profit challenge. Please wait for the next day. Tomorrow, we're going to go over something else that's great that'll help you guys out. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. If you have any support, please put them in the comments below, and please download my free AI checklist, and hopefully that can help you out. Great. We'll see you guys tomorrow.